It's really hard to describe this sport, and it comes from the heart at the end of the day. There's just nothing like it. It's not like dealing with car racing, truck racing. It's just that as soon as you fire them up and you hear the power. It comes straight through the body, so you just love every minute of it.
The racing, it takes over your life, literally. Our whole life revolves around work and racing. Everything revolves around racing. Racing comes first before personal life, really. So yeah, it is quite hard going sometimes.
I've been part of coal truck sport for about 2 years, and this is the yard that we operate from. We do stuff for customers. We all get involved really to fund the race team. And these customers' vehicles, and they're paying Archie and Simon for repairs or services or MOTs. This is an income source for the team.
I should hold that in place for the minute. Near enough.
Yeah.
Just like
You can't get power to it till you got all that on.
Huh?
You can't put power up until you got all that on anyway, can you?
Can't I? Why?
I won't know why.
Archie's a very sort of laid back individual. He's not really fiery, he's quite laid back, takes everything in his stride. It is what it is sort of attitude, you know, things don't go to plan, well, things happen, it is what it is. He always said, when I'm 14, I'm going to do racing, and Si encouraged that. Si always said, yeah, as soon as you're 14, we're sort of like looking to junior racing for you. When he first started car racing, I was a nervous wreck. I was terrible. To know that he's 14, going out in a car, he's never even driven before. It made sense for him to follow suit and do trucks anyway. If he wanted to do motorbike racing, I probably would have said no, put my foot down to that. I wouldn't have liked him going out doing like motorbikes. No way. I think they're a bit too dangerous.
I've never had any background of racing. Like most people come from karting, so they have the racecraft, like racing lines and all that, but I was generally dropped right in at the deep end and go out and find my feet from there. But I picked it up quite quickly. The way I want to see myself in 10 years is being out in Europe, racing with the FIA boys out there, doing the BTRC. That is my lifelong dream, really. Hopefully champion as well. But Pembrey, in the trucks, definitely Pembrey. I like it because it's very complex with the corners. You've got the high-speed sections as well.
I was a bit naive to how fast they would go. I thought that like they would only drive about 60 miles per hour at the most. And we were sat here one day and we was like chatting away, and I was like, oh, so you won't be going like, I know 60 miles per hour is still fast, but you won't be going. And they both looked at me and they was like, no, you can go 100 miles per hour if you want it. It's like as flat as a strap, as they say. When I realised that it would be going like quite, you know, fast speeds, that did worry me. And like when he comes in, sometimes he'd be like, yeah, I got 100 along that straight, and I'm like, oh, I don't think you should be going that fast. And they're like, shut up, mother.
Ryan Smith, the championship leader, up to 6. The winner yesterday was the
we go.
One truck of Simon Cole, right hand.
So Simon will probably try and get 5 or 6 second lead. Then he'll cruise through the middle section of the race, saving a bit in the tyres just to allow him to push if he needs to at the end. Archie's lapping in about the 118s, which again is 2.5 seconds faster than this time last year. This was his first race last year, it was his first round, so he's been doing it just over a year. He has no fear. He would smash the car up every week. He wouldn't care. He had no fear about having a crash. Which was quite funny when he decided to drive 5.5 ton vehicles. Louise. She's getting better. She used to be bad enough with Simon just driving, and now Archie's there as well. She can't look.
And red flag. Red flag, puts the truck in the dangerous position.
It's when a red flag comes out, that's when I'm like, oh no, it's been red flagged. I hope it's not one of them. As soon as I see them go by, then I know they're all right. It's not them that's been involved in an accident or, you know, so yeah, I get by.
Power is a massive issue for me. I haven't got enough power, especially down the straights. Like you see most of the trucks, they're able to get full power, get up to speed right on time, and they just take off from me. Mine just hasn't got the power and the guts to get there quick enough, which is a massive downfall for me, really.
Hey, fucking hell, mate, with one shot, unbelievable. Snapped it going through that thing at 100 mile an hour, you know, around the back there. I went bang, straight through the fucking floor. We'll find some decent bolts to put through them and take the spacer out of them or something.
People look at me being in the type of motorsport I am, they think it's a lot of money. They probably think, oh, it's a family run team, blah, blah, blah. Father and son, the dad pays for most of it type thing. But it's not like that.
Which means making it a hat-trick, 3 for 3 in first place. Make some noise for Simon Cole. Oh dear.
I don't think the people on the outside, like the spectators and that, see this side of it and how much time, like every bit of my spare time goes into the racing. Every bit of money I earn all goes into the racing. Buying the truck and trailer, I've done that all myself.
And another round of applause for the top 3.
But most people don't see it like that. They just assume, oh, daddy's money type thing.
Oh, don't be saying that. Do not be saying that there at the yard, because I will go fucking spare. I've got 100 brake discs at the yard, mate, here.
Exactly what I said. What's their problem? Exactement.
Something's got to change about all of this. I mean, it's serious.
Something's got to change.
We've got to take control of what we're doing, or don't fucking do it. That's simple as that. Well, it's not even like that. I did moan about it, Brands Act. I'll go out and I'll fucking mate. This hasn't been watched for 3 races. It looks fucking shite. And I'm trying to get sponsors on board, and it just looks like this, all covered in shit. You know what I mean? People can do that. That's not an hard job. I haven't got to delegate that to anybody. You can just everybody can take their own thing and go from there. I'm not digging anybody out. We need everything right.
Thank you so much.
Because now it's serious. Because now I've got a fucking chance to run away with this championship, and we need to fucking win it. Not for me, because I'm probably going to call it a day at the end of the year. I need it for the team, for Archie to progress. We need CTS as the name that we're trying to progress.
Simon wants us to do a job, you know. Again, you know, we're volunteers. He's not our boss or anything like that, and he will say exactly the same, and he appreciates everything every single person does. So with Simon, like I say, he does silly hours to earn the money, so we can come racing as well. Because if he doesn't race, we don't go. So, you know, it makes our weekend. And yes, the passion is there, the stress is there, you know, it is very stressful. And that's just for me, I'm not spending the money. I've always looked at it, if I was spending that money, then I don't think I'd actually be as calm as Simon is. You know, because it's astronomical amounts of money you have to spend. And when you haven't got it, but you still got to find it, it's very, very difficult. Very difficult.
When did you meet Simon?
In a pub, and he insulted me. I don't think I could put it on camera. I don't think I can say it on camera. But he insulted me thinking he was funny. And then he calmed down and we started having sensible conversation. And it went from there. It's only R4. It's not like it's R6 or R5.
We were so close all the time. And it always fall through, you know, like, it's a passion, but it's a hobby that costs up to 100, probably me and Archie, 100 grand a year. None of the other teams got volunteers like that. Not one. They pay everybody. They pay everybody, all the other teams. I'm the only team that got volunteers like that. And that's the difference. So even though I'm quite black and white, I'm quite, well, probably the wrong foot, but I'm passionate. They know I'm passionate for it. I sometimes, every Monday we've been racing, I apologise for the team if I've upset one of them or two of them. You are so much for it, and it's, you know what I mean?
This is indeed my second time, but technically my first time actually out racing. Obviously last year when I was here, being my first season, I started at the meeting before, which would have been Pembrey. Everything went great there. Come to this meeting and these trucks are a love and hate relationship, honestly.
He's already at a stage, he's had the truck a couple of years as far as I know, and he's outgrown the truck almost immediately. He's got a great future in the sport, and that's why I'm here as an old man trying to help. We need the new younger generation to come into the sport and to keep it going, because it's a wonderful sport. Thruxton. For a start, it's the fastest circuit in the United Kingdom. Surface of the track is very abrasive, quite technical, and if you don't know what you're doing in the wet, you can really mess up.
James. Ready then? Job done. Well, mate, thank you very much.
It did feel weird to start with, obviously, father and son. Everyone thinks there's a massive rivalry over it. Obviously, there will be once I start getting a bit more pace and being able to keep up with him. Obviously, he's got the full experience on me. I'm definitely ready for that step up to the more power, the better handling, better braking, the whole lot. But obviously, Dad's not just going to give it to me for nothing. He's put all his time and money into it, so I would have to repay him for that.
time to go racing here at Pembrey and Thruxton. Race 3 of the weekend for the British Truck Racing Championship. Watch the red lights going out, and here we go. The power comes on.
Top two have gone away. If you take John Bowler then leading the way from Martin Gibson. Tom O'Rourke in third. Fourth is Ryan Smith as they come up into the braking zone. Ryan Smith brakes really late. A big moment there for John Bowler, and that's the 3 cars in the 13th. That's the Martin.
Simon Cole, managing Dartford, continuing to lead Division 2. David Smith gets a wheel on the grass there, kicks up the dust.
Right, go out after a long hole now, then gets underway to the leading start. Third row through that speed from Michael Oliver, trying to go around the outside. It's not working to do that, and the front of the green.
Terrific racing here at Thruxton. This is just the first of 3 races today. There's a yellow flag out on the run up to the complex. Has somebody pulled over? Yes, Archie Handy has stopped. Just trying to get the truck off the edge of the circuit. He's done so. Problems for the number 40. His father, Simon Cole, still leading Division 2. We haven't had much chance to look at Division 2 in this race. There's so much going on at the sharp end of Division 1.
It's very disheartening, obviously, the amount of time me, my dad, the boys that help out put into it, the late nights, the endless amounts of man hours that we go through to get out there and have a bit of fun, and then for issues to happen, it's not a nice feeling. Like I said, it's disheartening, it really is. But you got to take the positives out of the weekend and find the issues and get them ready for the next one.
Simon?
Yeah, Simon's fine.
Simon's just said to Sam, that's the best he's ever gone round here. Cheers, Sherman.
Setting this new workshop, this venture, it's a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of investment. I needed to get I was thinking about this while I was racing, and I just think it was time for me to step aside and give Archie a go with a good truck.
It's a bit nervous, nerve-wracking definitely. There's a lot of pressure, but I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good year.